Today we are going to learn about tally charts and graphs. We use tally charts and graphs to organize and compare data. A graph is a visual way to chart and compare data. For example, if you wanted to know how much you spent on candy compared to how much you spent on cookies, you would graph it to see the difference. Let's talk about the parts of a graph. Can anyone tell me where the labels are? Great. Can anyone tell me where the data range information is? Can anyone tell me where the title is?
A survey is a list of questions used to collect information or opinions. Let's see. There are 3 dinosaurs here. Let's take a survey to find out which one our classmates like best. We can use a tally chart to record data or information. Let's see. Moby likes the Stegosaurus the best. You can draw 1 tally mark to stand for 1 vote. 5 kids like the Triceratops. So I'll draw 5 tally marks in that row. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th mark is drawn across the other 4. Well, when you group the tally marks by 5s, you can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. Sets of 5s are easier to count. 7 kids like the T-Rex. So after I draw 5 tally marks, I can add 2 more to make 7. Oh, right. I forgot to vote. My favorite dinosaur is the Triceratops. I'll add a tally mark to that row. It's really easy to add to tally charts. Now I can count the votes and use the tally chart to make a bar graph.
Let's look at the example provided. We know that 10 people liked cats because there are 10 tally marks. 4 people liked dogs because there are 4 tally marks, and 6 liked rats because there are 6 tally marks. On the left is a tally chart, and on the right is a bar graph. In order to complete the bar graph, we need to complete the tally chart. We are going to compare it and see how many people rode the bus, car, or walked to school this morning. Raise your hand if you rode the bus. Raise your hand if you rode in a car this morning. Raise your hand if you walked to school this morning. Now we need to put the data on the bar graph. How many tally marks do we have for bus? Right, 5, so we would color 5 blocks. How many tally marks do we have for car? Right, 8, so we would color 8 blocks. How many tally marks do we have for walk? 2, so we would color 2 blocks. By looking at the bar graph, did most people ride the bus, car, or walk? Car. Let's review what we have learned. What is a way of collecting and organizing data? Is it a graph, bar graph, or tally chart? Right, a tally chart. What uses vertical and horizontal bars to show data, and the data can be in words, numbers, or colors? Bar graph. What is a representation of organized information and is a visual way to chart and compare data?